Hey guys, got to put the glasses up high, fix the hat. Lenny's still writing. It's time for Bollocks this evening. We have a really big show on this Tuesday. I just realized, Blake, I did not get my Red Bull, so I'm going to be falling asleep during trivia.
Hi.
How you doing, Lenny?
Damn Skippy, baby. Damn Skippy.
Awesome. I like that shirt.
Billy Strings.
Oh, okay.
He's a bluegrass impresario.
That is a nice
He
shirt.
is one talented picker. Have you seen him? You saw him?
Yeah, I have. I did. I love it. I've seen him like 3 years in a row, and I saw him twice this year. And a great performance. But I have a problem in.
Oh man, the service in this place is outstanding.
Thank you, sir.
Outstanding. Tip him well, please.
This is my long day, so this is the only day I drink Red Bull consistently. So certain days I need it, but I don't drink it. But this is my Red Bull day. But I have a problem buying shirts at concerts.
Yeah.
Did you buy that at the concert?
No.
Okay.
Because Billy Strings in particular, it was the strangest thing. You know the setup of the amphitheater.
Yeah.
We came into the concert the first time we saw him there, not the second time, but the first time we saw him there. And it was like, holy cow, I've never had to wait online to get into the amphitheater once I got into the amphitheater. Yeah. And there was just lines going up the stairs right into the mouth of the merch booth.
Yeah.
And it was just people waiting in line for merch. 3 across, way deep, and it was taking forever.
Yeah.
I went to my seat. I went to billystrings.com. I looked at his merch online. I picked out a shirt and was in my house 3 days later.
Yeah. See, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, sorry, Amp, because they do get a cut of the merch if you buy it at the venue. So it's sorry about that, but I really don't want to sound negative about that.
No, we love the Amp.
But
I'm a big supporter.
I'm at the age where I'm completely a curmudgeon.
Yeah.
At this point when it comes to lines. So, I drove past Chick-fil-A today and went, nope, and just kept going. And, the other fast food chain won out today.
I think Chick-fil-A is having some contest of something or another that I meant to find for you, but I found it and then lost it. About how you can, eat better, stronger, jump faster, like you're chewing on a PF Flyer or something like that.
Yeah. So.
All right, make some money. Make some money.
We are live here in the
Bozard Ford studio.
That is right. And I'm talking about Bozard Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine. Their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free, fun, and enjoyable. Bozard is a family-owned Ford dealership that has been in business since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln has been a recipient of numerous dealer awards, including being ranked #1 automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. Bozard Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at bozardford.com. Also, check out the Ford Garage out there and try the Jiffy Burger.
And be careful that your tongue doesn't stick to the roof of your mouth with all that peanut butter on it.
It's unique and it's scrumptious, all in the same.
You need a big piece of raw onion on top of that peanut butter and burger, and it would go pretty perfectly.
Well, the bacon's on it.
Yeah, well, and raw onion too. Raw onion and peanut butter is not a bad combination.
Okay.
I mean, I'm peculiar, as we all know, but even still, it's tasty.
I'm willing to try it. And I actually, when I order the 904 Now burger, I order it with light peanut butter.
Okay.
Because if they go full on peanut butter on it, this beard, there's not enough napkins. It's just not enough.
I know.
So, all right, who you got?
I would say set sail for adventure at the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, home to the world's largest and most authentic collection of pirate artifacts. Explore over 800 relics across 40 immersive exhibits, including Thomas Tew's original pirate chest, Blackbeard's blunderbuss, and gold from the Queen Anne's Revenge. You'll even see one of the only 3 authentic Jolly Roger flags left in the world. Curated by Pat Croce and the Croce family, it's a journey through a real pirate history, right in downtown St. Augustine at 12 South Castillo Drive. Come experience the golden age of piracy, me hearties.
All right. Since 2008, Brightway Insurance, the Casey Agency, has been guiding St. Augustine through hurricanes, floods, fires, and more. led by longtime local Ashley Casey. He's awesome. This is insurance done the brighter way. No confusing jargon, no one-size-fits-all policies, just clear guidance, multiple quotes.
Multiple,
right?
more than one.
Choose where you want to go because they have over 1,000 to choose from. They really do. It's
Wow.
the right way is the way to go. And customized coverage that protects what matters most. With deep roots in the community and decades of experience, Ashley and his team make insurance simple, affordable, and personal. Visit them on the island at 108 Seagrove Main Street or call 904-217-7547. Brightway, the brighter way to do insurance.
I'm a little peckish, but I would recommend, I'm a little peckish. I can eat something.
Then that's the place to go.
Exactly.
What you're reading right there.
That's why I'm a little peckish. Experience the art of Italian dining at Saint, nestled in the heart of historic St. Augustine. From handmade pastas to rich risottos and indulgent tiramisu. Every dish blends authentic Italian flavor with modern elegance. Sip a craft cocktail, savor seasonal ingredients, and enjoy breathtaking views from their second-floor balcony or rooftop patio, where you can take in the bayfront and even spot the lighthouse on a clear day. I keep wanting to break out into song like Barbra Streisand. On a clear day, you can see forever. Anyway, at Saint,
our algorithms just shot up.
We're winning.
Yeah,
we're winning, right?
Well, hopefully we don't get charged for that.
I didn't do too long.
BMI. Yeah. Okay.
I know. Yeah, they used to hassle me in my restaurant. Meanwhile, coming back to the Saint, a lovely and beautiful restaurant right there on the bayfront in St. Augustine. You can take in the bayfront and even spot the lighthouse on a clear day. At Saint, every meal is a celebration. Join us there and elevate your dining experience. And you know what? They have an elevator.
Yeah, they do have an elevator.
To do.
Yes.
So, good. Yeah.
And they do have bathrooms on both floors. I think someone went downstairs to go to the bathroom last time we went.
Yeah.
And there's bathrooms on both floors.
Yep.
So it's not just on the first floor. Hey, Blake, can you do me a favor?
Best breadboard in town for the price.
I left my notes in the room on that phone call, and I need cheat sheets to battle with Lenny today. And this is the second time you're going to see Blake coming into the studio. He's so aggravated with me right now.
Yeah, but we'll get him some FaceTime on the camera. It's good for him.
He's going to get back.
He's a celebrity.
Those are not our only sponsors, and we have an amazing group, all local here. And we're talking about Solar Stick, Aver Kresge and Associates, Powell Heating and Air, Meehan's. He's crawling through. Thank you, Blake. Here we go. There we go. We have it. So
he's taking the long way out.
He's got plumber butt. All right, Land Title of America, A to Z Roofing, Anastasia, and Moultrie Creek Diner, Mr. Electric, Brightway Insurance, of course, and always, oh my gosh, Bozard Ford.
And don't forget our friend Kaiser, who I saw today, and we're getting him in here, and he's going to bring us dinner.
Yeah, Kaiser and our other new sponsor back again. The St. Augustine Distillery.
Very exciting.
Citygate Spirits.
Very exciting.
So, all right. Oh my gosh, what else have I forgotten today?
Say hi to me today. Hi.
Hey, well, we were going to say hi to you, but you were crawling on the floor around us, and we needed you to get back in position.
I'm indeed back in position right now in front of my normal camera, in front of my normal light.
And you are selling propane and propane accessories behind you.
Indeed, yes. Yep. The new season's coming back August 3rd, I believe.
Oh, really?
What is that, King of the Hill?
Yep.
Okay.
Is Bobby any older, or is he the same age?
They all aged up. So Bobby's now like a hibachi chef now.
Is he still in love with the neighbor next door?
I don't know.
All right.
Does he do the onion volcano? Does he have the little squeeze boy piss on it to put it out?
That wasn't seen in the new trailer, but maybe in the new episodes.
I hope so. My wife's favorite thing at a hibachi table is the onion volcano.
No, I definitely would say your favorite thing is the yum yum sauce.
Well, I was talking.
Like crushes
theatrical.
yum sauce.
It's because it's yummy.
He crushes it. So and he takes all the noodles. No one. By the time the noodles get there, I'm so stuffed.
Right.
That I can't do the noodles, and not that I don't like the noodles, but I think they multiply in my stomach like a pancake.
Yeah, they do. They expand. It's sort of like rice in a bird's stomach.
Yeah.
You know how hairdressers rent chairs in salons? Like if you don't know hairdressers, never mind. Blake, you know how hairdressers will rent a chair in a salon, and they say, Blake is here, and he brings his following, and then he just rents a chair. It's sort of like a little concession.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that in one of these places and just rent one of their hibachi tables.
Okay.
And
that
go in
sounds
there
like a cool idea.
Yeah, I think so.
That actually that might work.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot.
Yeah. But what
and have like a battle, like a chef battle at the grills.
Oh, I was just going to do it to cook good food for people.
Well, I think it needs to be stations and speed dating.
Okay.
Chef dating.
Okay.
You get 10 minutes with each chef or something, and the chefs are just crushing it at the.
Okay.
Whew.
I can flip a shrimp tail onto the top of your hat.
Lee, I'm coming to talk to you.
You got somebody we can hook up? I'm in.
Well, Lee, I'm assuming he still owns Yamato's.
Okay, that's out by the bridge.
The one near the Winn-Dixie.
Huh?
And what's the one near Winn-Dixie? What's that one?
The one in the Winn-Dixie Plaza on US 1 is mach-e's.
Lee owns mach-e's.
Okay.
Yeah. So Lee owns mach-e's.
Winn-Dixie US 1. This is the Winn-Dixie by us right here now.
When you were 3 years old and you called Lee Yao Ming.
Shit.
And he's 5'2".
I was going to say, was he very tall?
No, he's 5'2". He's 5'2".
Very tall. Okay.
But the fact that Blake knew who Yao Ming, I think you were like 5.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, you weren't talking at 3.
Hey. Yao Ming was fantastic as a basketball player, okay?
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate that he got injured a lot and played for the Houston Rockets.
He had like bad feet or something, right?
Yeah.
So you ever see Shaq tell the story of Yao Ming, and he didn't realize he could speak English?
Oops.
He played against him for like 4 years, and he didn't know he could speak English. And Yao said, "Good shot, brother," or something like that to him. And Shaq went, "You speak English?" He goes, "Yeah, I speak English."
And Yao was one of the guys who could look him in the eye, if not down on him.
Yeah. Well, Yao looked down on Shaq.
Yeah.
He was a big dude.
Tall man.
So, are you getting comments? I'm not getting.
I'm getting comments.
at all.
Bobby said 2 restaurants are better than a restaurant 3 buildings away, like Downtown Saint Restaurant.
Yeah.
That I'm not quite familiar with, but I don't know. I want to go that one.
Yep. All right. So we're ready to begin. We have a lot of good stuff. I have some good stuff. You got some good stuff. You got stuff left over. You got way more stuff.
I even got stuff for tomorrow.
You overachieved again.
For Wager Wednesday. I'm ready for Wager Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, except for the fact that I have to stop wagering.
The wager wire.
6 and 6 we got out of those boys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you bet the same thing I did?
I did flattery and
did you do Skeens or no?
Yeah, I think it was.
He got 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so did flattery. Yeah, they went head to head.
We play pitchers and how many strikeouts they get, and we usually go we stick to the aces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the aces are getting 1 short. It shows you how good these guys are in Vegas, by the way.
Oh yeah.
They're getting 1 strikeout short of where we make money.
Yes.
Either that or we're such bad luck.
Well,
where you saw.
Yeah, me and you both.
Yeah.
Add another 3 to that list from yesterday.
Wager wire tomorrow. I suggest you take our bets. Do the opposite. Because you can't get any colder than Lenny and I right now.
Ice. And meanwhile, Wheeler on the Phillies, 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Without breaking a sweat.
Well, you know why? We didn't play him.
Exactly. There was no point to it.
Yeah.
You would have had to bet $200 to win $205.
All right. Do you know, as of this morning, who has the best record in baseball?
I think it's the Milwaukee Brewers.
They've won 11 in a row.
Yeah.
So, and they're in the division as the Reds.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I should bet on Milwaukee, like even if it's like $1.
Yeah.
To make them lose.
Okay. I can do it for you.
Yeah. So,
I'll get Christian Yelich to hit a home run. He won't.
Well, I need you to do it for me because I'm down to $1. Like I started, like how long ago did I put that? I put in $500 to start the season. And I went up, I went down, I went up, and I went down, I went up, and then I went down. I'm now down to $1.26.
I will take care of that for you tonight.
Okay. So, and I haven't had to go into the reservoir so I can place more bets. But I've been playing with that $500. I think since January.
That's real
about
good.
6 months.
That's good. I'm looking forward to football season.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dad. I felt the same. Like I'm nearly in the same boat. I start with 200, then I think I'm now down to like 12.
Yeah. So the Blevins and gambling, probably not.
And honestly, word of advice: don't do table tennis.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah,
I was thinking. Trust me, I was looking at that to try to recoup, and I stopped myself.
There was a boost, and Blake said, "It's a free bet. Go ahead and use." And I am 1-0 in table tennis.
Nice.
But it was because it was a free bet.
Right.
So, all right.
But I will tell you just one last thought on that, because tomorrow is wager wire. So I put money in. I use a credit card. I put it in my account. That's very lovely. I don't even rankle at the fact that they charge me a $10 transaction fee to put the money in. Okay, fine. I accept that. But then I pay the bill, and then the next day, after my bill's cleared off, they hit me $1.51 interest and finance charge. For what? You charge me $10 to move the money. I'm paying you off. I'm paying you off before the bill's due. What do you charge me interest? So I call them up tomorrow and I say, "You got some freaking nerve? Give me my $1.51 back."
Yeah.
And then give me my $1.51 back.
Yeah. No.
Matter of principle.
Yeah, I understand. I understand how it goes.
Okay.
So, I just want to say, I went to, before we get into this, I went to Bobby Hall's funeral today and his celebration of life, and the power of seeing all the people that work with him. They're all in uniform. It was a beautiful ceremony. Bobby was a beautiful man, and I got to hear stories. I knew a lot of the stories, but I got to hear stories I hadn't heard before, and just how amazing he was when he first started his career. Bobby, your family did you right, your friends did you right, and it was a beautiful ceremony. You'd have been very proud. I know you're down there, up there looking down, and I just want to say, it was a life lived well, and they proved it today for you in your honor. So,
and fire departments do these things really well, because I drove past it today. There wasn't an empty spot in the parking lot. They had two tower ladders with a giant American flag suspended between them. It's an impressive sight to see. I mean, it's a shame. Fortunately, he didn't die in the line of duty. It wasn't during a fire.
He retired, and I didn't realize he retired at the beginning of 11, and I retired at the end of 11. So I didn't realize we actually retired in the same year. It was very impressive.
It was a good show.
The ceremony that they put on for him, and it was well deserved. So, all right, with that,
and we're off.
Here's the categories I have.
Okay.
I have two SNL ones.
Okay. Julie will like that.
I have SNL. Your SNL Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have athletes on SNL. I have a list of all the athletes on SNL.
Lots of them.
Professional athletes on SNL. All right. What is the categories you have over there?
Trump rewriting history.
Whiting?
Rewriting history.
You throw walks at wabbits?
No.
Thanks, Elmer.
But we're hunting them.
Yeah.
Be very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
So whitewashing.
Rewriting history.
Rewriting history. Okay.
Rewriting.
He's rewriting history. He's certainly trying to.
All right. And what else you got?
The cost of emigrating to the United States has gone up a lot.
Okay.
Just say immigration costs.
Okay. Yeah. Immigration costs.
It's cost to move here.
Right. Which is fair.
And St. Augustine's even more expensive, I bet. Yeah. All right. Blake, which way you want to go, with the whiting or the SNL?
Let's go with the history whiting.
The whiting have a history.
Okay. The president has a tendency to let history get under his thin skin, and he doesn't like it because he thinks American history is disparaging to America, and he doesn't realize that is part of how we got to where we are today. And he is now having the National Park Service look at all plaques, pictures, illustrations, explanations throughout the entire Park Service to see that anything that is not upward or positive about America, regardless of its accuracy, needs to either come down or be rewritten. And I'll give you a perfect example here that's a little bit local. Mm-hmm. There is one spot in the Castillo de San Marcos that explains that it was used as a prison for indigenous Americans that were moved from their reservation here. And there is an explanation in that part of that was to, what's the word I'm looking for? Just
it was made at Carlisle School. It was basically for them to
right
to
be well indoctrinated into Americans.
It basically was to make them
less Indian and more white.
Yeah, less of what their heritage was.
Right.
They made them take off their clothes and cut their hair.
Right.
Some stuff that it was just horrible.
Right.
And I understand the Carlisle School here was much kinder and softer than in other places.
One in Pennsylvania? Yeah.
I mean, there were several.
Yeah.
I think there was like 12 of them throughout the country at one point.
Yeah, the big one was in Pennsylvania. I know that. In Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And I can tell you, one of the most emotional things that I had with my job at the Parks and Recreation Department is I was working with TDC and Parks and Rec at the same time. We brought in Native Americans that were descendants of the people that were imprisoned there.
Okay.
And did a ceremony of cleansing the fort.
Nice.
And they did their own private ceremony, but then they brought us in, the people that actually, and it was the peace pipe or whatever there was saging, and man, I'm going to tell you right now,
moving.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever had chills like that in my life.
I think so.
And you're standing inside the fort, and Blake's got that pulled up right there.
Is that what I said to Blake?
Yeah. But I can tell you, it's one of the coolest experiences that I've had. Now, and I got to carry a torch, and I got the kids. So I mean, it makes my top 5.
I can understand why. It's and that's part of history. So to ignore it is just part of the Make America Stupid Again program by ignoring history. I mean, do I have to bring Talleyrand into this? Those who don't remember history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah, exactly. Blake, if you don't mind, do you mind reading what was on there? Because I couldn't catch it.
Okay.
And it was way too small on my phone.
Yes.
And I think I think the offending sentence is in the brown box on that side, left or the right. I can't tell.
Okay.
Depending.
Right, so
stage left, stage right.
All right, so let me read here. The United States Army jailed Seminoles, Kiowas, Cheyennes, Apaches, and others at Fort Marion in order to break their wills and force them to accept treaties and reservations away from their native lands. They grew to depend on the federal government. In the late 1800s, American Indian peoples had to choose extinction or assimilation.
Yeah. So I mean, and that should stay.
It all should stay.
And,
I mean, it's history.
And this story. I mean, I'm glad you brought this. The painting out there.
Yeah.
That was from that moment.
Yeah. Black Kettle, right?
Yeah. It was a painting of Chief Black Kettle, which was in Denver. And his descendant of his great grandson is the man who painted that. And James is his name. James Black is his name. And that was at that ceremony.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's I was given that painting at that ceremony by James Black.
That's great, and it's an impressive painting. It's in a folk art style, but it's very great.
Yeah. It's authentic to the Native American and their painting style.
But
very violent.
Yeah, but definitely like the stuff about like Trump wanted to take away like history of like Native American suffering, but at the same time though, wanting like the Washington football team to revert its name to the Redskins.
That's for tomorrow, but we'll get there. I promise. I promise.
Yeah.
But he's doing the same thing. The truth about the horrors of slavery in America. Puts America in a bad light, and he's taking that out from national parks and sites like that.
Okay, and I know the parks is under the Department of Interior.
Yeah.
And I can tell you this. I don't mind some of the stuff Trump's doing. The tariffs and some of those things. I'm willing to give it a chance.
Sure.
But this one I think is where that losing the middle when you do stupid stuff like this. And I can tell you right now, the video he put out. I don't know the Trump video he put out about Obama.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
The one recently where
Please.
he's now accusing Obama of everything?
He's got him going in shack.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous that comes from the most powerful man in the world.
Well,
It
he's a
is
ridiculous
childish.
person.
It is childish, and it is just not acceptable. It's not acceptable behavior. And you know, one of my right-leaning friends said, "Oh, I freaking loved it." No, that is not
Right.
what the president's
You know-
supposed to do. That is something that you expect from what's the guy who screams all the time, Jones?
Oh, Alex Jones?
Yeah, that's something you expect him to do,
yeah.
not the president. And I'm sorry if that offends. I know we got a lot of people that are huge Trump supporters out there. If you saw that and you think that's okay of another president, I didn't like all our presidents.
Yeah,
But
no, agreed.
a president shouldn't be putting that out there. Leave it to Larry Flint or somebody like that.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, but I think there's. I think.
But that'll work.
I think
But
you get
that'll
my
work,
point.
right,
I think
exactly.
you get my point.
Well, you know, look, he's a very thin-skinned man, which is why, you know, Stephen Colbert will be off the air in September next year.
It could be because of ratings too.
He's still the highest-rated show in late night. Stephen Colbert is not losing ratings. It's the highest-rated show in late night.
Yeah,
Now,
so-
if there's financial concerns, pay him less because you're paying him a freaking boatload of money.
Yeah.
So you overpaid him. Big deal.
So I believe this was the second thing he put up today, a while ago with the Shady Bunch.
I was going to say that one's. I don't like. It shouldn't come from the office of the president. First off,
You know-
it shouldn't come from that.
Right.
But the fact that the video to me was so tasteless.
Yeah.
It was so over the line. So
You know, I have respect for the office of the presidency. I have absolutely no respect for this man because he has no respect for anybody else. He was calling somebody a nincompoop today and a numbskull in a meeting with the president of the Philippines. You know, it's not a place for that. You're in the Oval Office. Have some dignity for yourself. I mean, the man doesn't have dignity for himself. You know, Donald, resign, go on the senior golf tour, and let's see how good you really are when it comes to playing golf against professionals, okay? Why don't you do that?
well, no, I mean, just keep being president. Like your policies, I know you don't like them,
Some of them I agree with.
but your policies aren't awful, and you're doing something. But stay focused on that. Don't do this. Don't
Don't name call.
Leave that to us.
Right.
Leave that to us.
Yeah, we can do it very well.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Don't be a 3-year-old is
Yeah.
basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, leave the childish bullshit to us.
Yeah, leave it to the children for
Yeah.
crying out loud.
Leave it to the ones that do it well. Okay, you don't do it well. You're supposed to be representing the country, and it looks
Right.
It looks horrible when other countries see that. Mm-hmm. You know,
It's not a good image.
no. It's
not a good look.
So in this moment, I'm on your side.
Thank you very much. Welcome back.
This is a moderate.
Thank you.
I can swing, you know. And people say I ride the fence. I don't ride the fence. I'm very clear on the things that I believe in.
Right.
It's whether or not you're on that side of the fence. So, Blake, I don't want to show the entire thing. So go ahead and just because I don't want to give it any
Attention.
attention.
Yeah,
People want to
right.
look at it, they can go look at it. But it's just really
And you know, and it's funny too because now Tulsi Gabbard, ex-Democrat, now director of national intelligence, and how she's qualified for that job, somebody can explain to me someday.
here's how she's qualified. He said, "I'm giving you the job,
Right.
like any other job.
She said,
You
"Yes,
don't
sir."
necessarily have to be qualified.
Right.
It's the person who hires you that gives you the job.
Right.
So I've gotten a lot of jobs I wasn't necessarily qualified for, but I figured them out.
Well, there you go. Well,
So
anyway, we can leave this one alone because it's just
Yeah.
you know a dog chasing its tail at this
yeah,
point in time.
no,
he
I
said,
agree.
she said, he said, she said. Thank
All right,
you.
all right. So yeah,
SNL, baby.
SNL. What was your other one? You had
The cost of coming to America.
all right, immigration cost, and the other one I have athletes on SNL. So I have two SNL ones.
Okay.
Blake, which one do you want to go with? SNL or SNL?
I'll go with athletes on SNL.
Athletes on SNL. All right. I don't know if you cheated and looked over here.
I didn't. I'm still trying to figure out the other two for my Mount Rushmore.
All right. I have two questions for you. Professional athletes that have hosted SNL.
Okay.
All right. The very first one was January 29th, 1977. Okay.
Okay.
Who do you want me to give you choices? Like, I think you need choices because of the decade it's in. I'm going to give you
right.
choices. Okay. Bob Uecker, Fran Tarkenton, O.J. Simpson, Bill Russell. All right. All these guys have hosted, but which one was the very first one to host SNL as a professional athlete?
I think it was OJ.
I think possibly because of the Giants connection. I'm going to say Fran Tarkenton.
Fran Tarkenton is the correct answer. It was in 77. OJ was only a year later.
Okay.
He was in 78. Bill Russell was in 79. All right. And Euchre didn't make it until 84. John Madden snuck in there in 82.
Nice.
So those are the top 5. All right. Okay. Professional athletes that have hosted SNL the most. There's only 2 professional athletes that they consider have hosted it more than once.
Okay. Peyton Manning.
All right. So I don't think they had him doing it twice.
No?
So Eli did it.
Twice?
No, Eli did it after him.
I know,
so,
yeah. I thought Peyton did it twice before Eli did it once, but I could be mistaken.
I think they only have him as once on this list. But who do you think is, as a professional athlete,
officially as an athlete?
this one's questionable. He started as a professional athlete.
I'm going to say The Rock.
Yeah, okay. The Rock. All right. Now, there's an asterisk beside that one because he hosted it more as an actor than he did as a wrestler.
Yes.
All right. And he still was an entertainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But an actual professional athlete, and this guy's one of my favorite athletes of all time. He's hosted it 3 times.
I think I know who it might be because he's probably like the most funniest guy on TV and still is the funniest guy on TV, Charles Barkley.
He is correct.
He is the large mound of round.
I think he's the most honest man on television today.
And he should be senator or governor of Alabama, please.
Mm-hmm. So I truly believe he's the most honest person on. Have you read any of his books?
I haven't, but I listen to him and I enjoy him very much.
They are hilarious.
Charles Barkley.
Hilarious. And he actually interviewed Obama as a senator, and he made the prediction this guy's going to be president when he first became a senator. So Charles is a
prognosticator.
Yeah, exactly what you said.
He can predict the future.
So, all right.
All right, that's pretty groovy.
I can tell you the worst performance I think I saw on there was
somebody got panned repeatedly.
Michael Jordan. He was awful. Okay. He was awful. Peyton was great.
Peyton's great. Eli was good too.
Yeah.
Those Manning boys got some talent outside of the throwing the ball through a tire.
Here's one that I didn't see, and I might have to go back and just check this one out. It was May 24th, 1986. Billy Martin.
Oh, yeah.
No. When so which stint was it during between like number 4 and number 5?
It would have been his last one in '86. So it would have been late in his career. So yeah. So Travis Kelce, I think, is the last one that's on this list, and that was in 23. So Fran Tarkenton was the very first athlete to host SNL in 1977. So,
and he could scramble with the best of them.
Oh yeah, he definitely could.
Yep.
All right, SNL. We're staying with the topic.
Yeah.
Your SNL Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I went to several different lists of people that had different rankings of top 10. And I want to see how close. I wrote down the 2 that interest me the most on who your Mount Rushmore is. So there's one consensus one that's always in the top 4. Blake, do you know who that was?
I'm going to say Keenan.
Keenan? No, he is not in a lot of the lists. But is he on your? Because he's modern.
He's definitely modern. So but like his like longevity, I'll probably see he's been a part of like some.
He's got staying power.
Oh yeah, 100%. But he's definitely on mine for like a modern sense.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to write down. So Blake, that one is yours, and we can share because I'm pretty sure you and I are going to share some. So who is the first one on your list?
Mine?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's the first one on my list. He was consistently on almost every list that was there. Eddie Murphy.
Gumby, goddammit.
Gumby, damn it. No God in it.
And but however, put Eddie Murphy as on mine as well.
All right. So Eddie's on everybody's Mount Rushmore. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. And Josh, I'm sorry, but when you get attacked every day of your life, you chose that job. I agree with you on a lot of things, but he cannot do that as president. He's representing the entire country. Can't do that as president, in my opinion. So, and everybody has the right to their own opinion, and that's why we get individual votes. All right. Blake, you have Keenan and Eddie. On my list, next on my list is Bill Murray. Okay. Does he make your list?
It was back and forth between him and Dan Aykroyd, and I took Dan Aykroyd.
You took Aykroyd. Okay.
Well, that's the Julia Child fan in me.
Oh yeah, that was a great skit. All right.
Bill Murray though is one of Julie's favorites when he does Nick Rails, Amtrak singer. Yeah. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. That's the only song he sings.
All right, Blake, your third Mount Rushmore SNL.
I'm gonna go. I think I have to at least put like 1 weekend update guy on there. I'm gonna say Norm Macdonald.
Norm.
Interesting. Okay.
R.I.P. Norm. All right. All right. I think it's you or me.
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon. It's a great one. So
she's fabulous. I still love her Jeff Sessions and a Rudy Giuliani. Oh my goodness.
All right. And the three top women, in my opinion, is McKinnon, Kristen Wiig, and Gilda. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get her away from Rosanna Donna. So I'm Gilda.
What's all of this violence on television? Why don't people like violence? Violence are very nice.
Never mind.
She was lost way too early.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going to dinner at her house with her and Gene Wilder?
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Holy cow.
Yeah. All right, Blake, your fourth and final SNL Mount Rushmore.
I'm going to go with Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey.
Okay.
All right, I like it. Isn't that special?
The one thing I can think about him is like the one thing I think about is his the McLaughlin Group impression where he just goes wrong. Yeah, so John McLaughlin I think it was.
All right, your fourth and final.
I'm going to go off the beaten path a little bit and go with Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman, he had a long career there. Also another guy gone early.
Yeah, face down in a swimming pool, poor man.
Yeah. So, is that what it was? I thought his wife took him out
in the swimming pool. I thought.
Oh, I thought she shot him.
Maybe, and then he fell in the swimming pool.
I don't know. Maybe she threw him. I
don't know. I thought there was a swimming pool involved in some nature, but I'm not sure.
Because it was in the 90s, right? Or early 2000s. All right, and here's my struggle. I had two that just I loved them both. And it's Chris Farley.
Okay, yeah.
And Will Ferrell.
Yeah. See, I was never a Will Ferrell fan.
And see, I am. I like a lot of the stuff Will Ferrell does, and some of the stuff annoys the hell out of me, which is part of taking the risk of being a comedian, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Some of his recent stuff. I mean, have you seen Eurovision? Yeah, I mean, he did Eurovision, The Song of Fire and Ice. He did a movie about Eurovision. Remember we talked about Eurovision a couple months back when it was on? It's a fun movie, and he's really good in it.
Yeah. No, I think he's a talented guy. I think it's hilarious, like his whatever his stepdads or whatever that one was with Marky Mark.
Yeah.
So, but I ended up landing on Chris Farley. So Farley was mine.
And,
and then Lenny, you were asking about Phil Hartman and how he passed. So unfortunately his wife shot him while he was in bed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. So how did the swimming pool get involved in this?
She shot herself.
I think you might be.
Did she die in the swimming pool?
I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything about the swimming pool there. I think you might be confusing about Matthew Perry's. Like
No. He was a Michael Jackson kind of thing.
No, but Hartman I think was a murder suicide with his wife.
Because Kathy also is acknowledging the swimming pool.
The pool thing was a Mandela effect. Like that.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean a butterfly flashes wings and we have a hurricane here?
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
You know what? And we forgot because Bobby put it up. John Belushi.
I actually here's the thing. I have Belushi and Farley in the same category as far as comedic and just timing and the falls and I think Farley did it better. All right.
Okay.
Belushi was first, but I think Farley did it better. And so Belushi was in the running, but then it came down to Farley. Belushi and Farley, I had to choose between which one of those because I see them as very similar. And so Belushi was on, he would have been in my honorable mention along with Will Ferrell on that one.
Yeah.
So here's the
Great
list.
show. Yeah, okay.
Here's the list. The only one that was a duplicate was you and I had Eddie Murphy.
I had him.
Oh, all three of us had Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
All right. Every list I was on in the top 4, Murphy was in every list in the top 4. All right. So that one, we got the same as all the other lists. All right. Aykroyd on this list was 7, and on this list was 7. Okay. All right. McKinnon did not appear on one list at all and finished 10th on the other one.
Okay.
Hartman did not appear on one list, finished 8th on another one.
Okay, I can understand that.
Keenan did not appear on any of the lists that I had. Still, he's been there for so long, and he's got some great skits. Norm didn't appear. Dana Carvey appeared. He was 6th on one list and didn't appear on the other. All right, on my list, and I had the pleasure of being on this and seeing this, so it might have affected my thinking.
Okay.
So I had Eddie. He was on one list as 1 and one as 3. Bill Murray was on one list as 3 and the other one as 5. Gilda was number 2 on another, and Farley was number 4 on one list and did not appear on the other list.
Where's Mike Myers on either of those?
Mike Myers, he appeared in like the top 20, but he didn't appear in any of the top 10s. Also, some great characters.
Absolutely.
See, that's the beauty of SNL. There was some amazing. There is still some amazing characters that are out there, even though it goes through the sucky years, the good years, the sucky years, the good years. So, and like you said, and Kate McKinnon could have made my list, but I would have probably
over Gilda.
Over
tough.
Gilda.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one to do.
Yeah.
So,
but she was just so freaking versatile.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it also, when Kate McKinnon was doing stuff, it's in the age of prosthetics. So she's actually looking like the people that she's playing the characters of. And, Gilda did it all by herself for the most part. She'd tease her hair out or not. And, between Emily Litella or Roseanne Rodanadana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jane Curtin made none of the list.
Yeah.
So.
No, she's an ignorant slut.
Yeah, she is. So, Molly Shannon didn't make any of the list.
Yeah, she didn't do anything for me.
All right. What do you have? What is your list? You have price of immigration.
Yeah.
All right. And I have, I want to talk, let's go with famous after death.
Okay.
Some people that you think, oh my gosh, they must have been so famous in their day.
Are we are you specifically talking about Ozzy? Because
no, not talking about Ozzy.
No, he was famous before he died.
Yeah, he was famous before he died.
His body's not cold.
I should have consulted you because that's actually in the title.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do Ozzy and Theo also. We still have some time.
Okay.
So we got famous after death, Ozzy and Theo, and immigration prices. So
let's do famous after death. I don't
death.
want to bore people with my immigration prices because it costs a lot of money to try to come to this country now, unless you're a white South African.
Okay. It probably goes country by country, the cost of them.
No, I think it's a flat fee. It is because they changed it. The Big Beautiful Bill, which is not the BBB, is not the Better Business Bureau by any stretch of the imagination. Added a $250 integrity fee. I
thought we were doing famous after.
Well, you got me started. See what happens. You pull the string in the back of my neck, and I say, "Oh, let's talk about this."
All right.
Let's do immigration fees then. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Well, it's expensive to get here. First of all, interestingly enough, they ended the asylum program for people who wanted to claim asylum in the country in the refugee relocation program to the point that people who were given asylum and refugee status in the country are now being sent back to their countries. Haiti and Afghanistan and places of that nature where we were giving them shelter and taking them from getting killed in their own country. And they're going, go home, fend for yourselves.
Yeah.
But there's a non-immigrant visa. It's a $250 integrity fee. If you're coming as a student visa or a temporary work visa, an H1B visa, you got to pay $250 on top of everything else now. There's a potential that will be reimbursed, but it doesn't explain when the reimbursement's going to happen, how the reimbursement's going to happen. It also, the big beautiful bill doesn't explain how they're going to collect these fees, this $250 from people who want to come to the country.
And it's just $250?
That's the $250.
Okay.
But that's on top of the $185 application fee, which is also on top of the $350 if you want to be a student visa, and then $250.
We still haven't got to $1,000 yet.
We're at $785, but the American Immigration Council says it's $1,150 for people to try to get here. Now, that's pricing some people out of the ability to come here, unless you got $5 million.
If you don't have $1,100 and you're coming to a country
and expecting to get work,
you shouldn't come here.
Right. What are you going to do?
I'm sorry.
I'm not arguing with you on that one.
That one's not a deterrent. So, okay. And I know there's other fees that are out there, and there's different ways to get your visas and stuff like that. But you're telling me you could get here legally as cheap as $1,150?
Well, not counting your airfare or anything else, but yes, just your paperwork.
Okay, I find that extremely low.
Okay.
Do you find that high?
I find it went up by at least $250, if not $300.
I can't believe it's that low.
Well, but you're not talking about Russian oligarchs. You're talking about people that are crawling in the sand in Afghanistan who want to get away from the Taliban. You're talking about people in Haiti who want to get away from the gangs. You're talking about people in the Sudan that want to get away from a civil war. Now, are these people that are they're looking for someplace safe to be, which is why there's such an influx into Europe.
The U.S. is not that place. If you only have $1,000 or you can't afford $1,000, I'm sorry.
Aren't we the bright shining city on a hill?
No, come on, man.
Everybody wants to be us.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is your argument.
I'm not arguing one way or the other. Okay. I'm just laying out the facts.
Lenny, this is a bad argument. I think you should stop right now.
No, I mean, but did you not? I thought it would be a lot more than that. I honestly, I didn't. Okay. I don't mean a little bit more.
Right.
I thought it would be a lot more.
Well, it's $5 million, and you're in.
Yeah.
To get the gold card.
That's the point. The gold one is it's less than that. It's not $5 million, is it?
Yeah,
the gold card is $5 million.
$5 million.
$5 million.
And the interesting thing is,
and in case you're wondering, it also has Donald Trump's face on it. So
of course it does.
Does it?
These poor children that are getting $1,000 in their Trump account are going to be scarred for life.
Let me pull it up.
That's terrible.
But the interesting thing about it, and I think I did the numbers yesterday.
Leave Debbie Downer up there. That's better. Let's put Debbie Downer on this one.
Wait,
I thought it was going to be significant. I thought it would be closer to $10,000.
What refugees got $10,000?
Hold on 1 second.
Do we want the refugees, or do we want people that are going to enhance our society?
Well, there's an apple and an orange. We're back to fruit salad again.
Okay.
Because
which one's better, the apple or the orange? This whole apple and orange thing you always throw at me.
In this one, I'll take the apple because it's American as apple pie.
Yeah, I mean, I want the guy who's got $10,000 in their pocket, not the one that's got $1,000 in the pocket that I'm now having to take care of at home again.
Fair enough.
Hey, so guess what the official website is to possibly acquire the Trump gold card. Guess the official website name.
Is it real? So make sure it's real before we put it out there, but go ahead.
It is an actual U.S. government website, trumpcard.gov.
Trump card. The Trump card is coming.
Yes.
Okay. So apparently they've sold 1,000 of these, which generated, now you're making me do math, which generated, what was it, 500, whatever.
That would be 1,000 of them?
Yeah, 1,000 of them. So that's $5 billion. Yeah.
$500 million.
No, I thought it was more than that. What's 1,000 times? What's 1,000 times 5 million? 5 billion. Don't make me do math.
Okay.
Yep. 5 billion.
Okay. So the reality of that is, and I find this fascinating, and I'm not poo-pooing it. It's great. Sell another 20,000 of them, but you know what that's taking care of? 1 day of the national debt. Okay. National debt's running at about $4.9 billion a day.
All right.
So it shaved off a day. I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. Keep going. Bring in more. And all it does is gives them residency.
And I'm not saying that there's not quality people that are in that $1,000 place. But if that's your starting point, I think that's extremely low, and your level of success in the U.S. is very.
It's going to be challenging for sure. It's going to be challenging. No doubt about it.
The $5 million people
thank you, Bobby.
The $5 million people that can put up that, they're probably going to be high earners in the U.S. also.
Well, they're going to spend here too, which is nice.
Yeah, they're going to be high earners.
They're going to be renting penthouse apartments.
And I'm happy that they took care of one day.
Right. Now I need to take care of another 60 days.
For 11, Blake, here we go. Work the calculator. For $1,150, how many people would that take to take care of the $5 billion? So do a division. $5 billion divided by 1150. So, yeah, it's a big number.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Now, just keep in mind one thing, however.
I'll take those 1,000 over what number he's about to give us.
Right. And by the way, if you're looking for an apartment in St. Augustine,
that number.
Call Coquina Coast Realty.
4,347,826 and
that's how many people we'd have to get those 1,000.
We don't have room.
Yeah. That's it.
It's a little crowded in here, would you?
It'll definitely be a little bit crowded.
Yeah.
Well, it's just there's part of it. Look, there's 40 countries that you don't even need a visa from to come to the United States. So it's a tourist visa for less than 90 days. You don't have a fee from 40 countries.
Okay.
So it's a visa waiver program. The $250 integrity fee for people that are not trying to immigrate here, that are students or H-1B workers. Theoretically, they will get that refunded to them if they meet all their concessions and considerations, which means you leave the country within 5 days of when your visa expires, and then you can get your $250 back. Thank you for playing our game. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah. So I'm still shocked that the number was that low. I'm glad I thank you for doing the research, but I thought it was going to be significantly higher.
Well, I think I think you are unsure, or I am unsure of who would be able to qualify for that. And if they are, why are they coming here? Because they're probably established in their own country. If you got that much money, why are you leaving your country to come to this lunatic asylum? We're all nuts.
Well, the opportunity to make money here is very high. So
depending on what you do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, capitalism is a real thing for even entrepreneurs in other countries.
Yeah.
So they don't really play ball until they actually make it to the U.S. It's like the minor leagues.
The minor leagues, right? Exactly. You got to come through the farm system. It's called Europe, right?
Got called up to the bigs.
Right.
All right. Speaking of getting called up to the bigs, Ozzy and Theo, both of them, are gone. Ozzy just did, wasn't it just last week?
He did his farewell concert,
and they didn't really let us know what was going on, and they haven't really released.
He had Parkinson's. He died of Parkinson's.
He died of Parkinson's.
Well, that was the cause. That was what I heard. Yeah.
I saw clips from that concert.
Yeah. So let me explain. So basically, the concert took place. The last official concert took place on July 5th.
Yeah.
He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020. So he's been dealing with this for a while. And during the concert, he was sitting in his chair, and you could see he had involuntary movement with his legs. So.
But I think he's always had that.
It's funny because I heard an interview with him. He said, if I knew that bat was live, I wouldn't have bit it. I wouldn't have bit his head if I knew it was a live bat. So.
Yeah, but Ozzy to me was one of those really unique characters in the music industry. I mean, Black Sabbath, you go back and you listen to Black Sabbath. I mean,
I don't, but
you don't like any Black Sabbath songs?
I don't know any Black Sabbath. It's not my style of music. I'm not into heavy metal. I'm not into headbanging. I have a friend of mine who was across the hall in me at college who had his alarm on a timer with his stereo, and he would wake up to Black Sabbath on 11. It was like Spinal Tap. He had it cranked up to 11, and that's how he would wake up in the morning with Black Sabbath screaming down the hall. I could not name you a Black Sabbath song.
I think you would know because I'm going to play at least one tonight.
Okay. I'll see if I can guess.
I mean, you got to know Iron Man.
Maybe.
Paranoid
and Iron Man.
No. Did somebody use Iron Man as their entrance music in baseball?
Possibly.
It's used a lot.
Yeah.
It's used a lot.
know.
Iron Man and Paranoid are the two, and I'll play a little bit of both of them tonight at trivia.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So,
it's not a. You know me. I'm a hippie folk kind of guy. You know, give me the Grateful Dead, give me bluegrass, give me rock and roll, give me the Stones, give me good music.
yeah, and that was sad to see that Ozzy died, but I was really caught off guard with
Theo Huxtable.
Theo.
Apparently, there was a couple other people that got pulled out in that same
rip.
Yeah,
Same rip.
Yeah,
So
there was somebody else.
He wasn't the only one who.
No, there were a couple other people in the water, apparently, and unfortunately. And his wife, he was there with his wife and his kid, and now she's trying to get his body brought back to the United States for the final arrangements, unfortunately.
And where was he at?
The Dominican Republic, I believe. I don't think it was Costa Rica. I think it was the DR.
Okay. So, he was what, 52?
54, I think.
54. Yeah. So, and were you a Cosby Show guy?
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Yeah, I love Lisa.
I mean, it's much younger than, I
love Lisa Bonet, and I was a different world, and just.
Yeah, I don't know if I went to the next iteration of it.
Mm.
And apparently he was on a show on BET where Tanner Ross's daughter, Tracy Ellis Ross, she said he was her first television husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she was kind of broken up by that. Beyonce was saying very lovely things about how he, inspired them and did a lot of good.
Yeah. Josh said it was Costa Rica. Okay.
And and then he went into directing too.
Mm-hmm.
After acting, he was a director as well.
That's
not a producer director. Well, maybe, but not our producer director.
So it was just super sad to see that.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people grew up with him.
Yeah, and we can save the other one that I had. I mean, we might be able to knock it out in 4 minutes. Was the famous After Death?
I think that's interesting.
There was a couple of them that really caught me off guard. One of them was fairly obvious, and probably the most famous person after death was Anne Frank.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And, And one of them caught me off guard that was on this list, and I thought he was incredibly famous, but he was only famous in London, and that was Shakespeare. And after death, everything kind of blew up for him, and the people started spreading out the word more. And here's a guy who's probably put more
words on paper
in our vocabulary today than any other person. And then, obviously, it's artists become very famous after death.
Mm-hmm. If you own it, you certainly hope so.
Yeah. So, and Edgar Allan Poe was another one that really kind of took off after his. He was fairly famous, but it wasn't at the level of his fame. Blew up beyond that point.
Well, part of that was, I think, communication at the time. I mean, Shakespeare, if you weren't in Avon, you weren't going to the Globe Theater. I mean, it's a little further afield than that. But there's a program on one of the syndicated channels called Will. I don't know if it's PBS or TNT or something like that, and it's this whole bawdy version of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting thing for your quasi documentaries. I don't know the veracity of it all, but still.
And I think this is a topic maybe we bring in some other people. Jane Austen was another one that I and Herman Melville. Like I thought they were instantly famous with those books right away, but their fame.
But now you got to define fame for me.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't say that Herman Melville, he's notable, but I don't know if he's famous.
Well, everybody knows he wrote Moby Dick.
Yeah,
but Moby Dick wasn't that popular,
right?
Until after his death.
That's because it's a slog. It's a big fat book.
Yeah, that's true. So, and Jane Austen, she wrote,
Wuthering Heights.
Yeah,
I hope
she wrote.
So I'll get that wrong on Jeopardy.
She wrote like 4 or 5 big time books,
of which I've read none. Sorry,
you've read 0. Yeah, I think I've required reading is the only one.
But then I used to take when I had that in college, it was always read the book or write on an alternate topic. I was big on the alternate topic, but I read the books. But like Sister Carrie and House of the Seven Gables and stuff like that. Theodore Dreiser was a little droll.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So let's bring in some of those.
Well, we can do it. Well, about Thursday afternoon.
Okay, we can do that.
As our bollocks.
We'll do that as our bollocks topic on Thursday, because I think there's so many of them out there, and artists and different things that people that didn't
Basquiat.
They didn't get to enjoy their own fame.
Well, there you go.
So
that's for sure.
Guys, this is the end of the show. It is bollocks this evening. We have an amazing show tomorrow. So much exciting stuff with Wager Wire.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to give you all the losers. It's up to you to bet properly.
Right. Bobby, Josh, thanks for tuning in and staying with us, man.
Yeah. Enjoy the conversation always, guys. But this is Bollocks this evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.